Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. This is Morning Tea. How's everybody doing? Cheers. We're on the opposite end now. It's still hot. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Now, this time it is, because I messed up last week, but today is July 31st, 2012. It's the end of July, beginning of August. Where did the year go? It seems like we were just celebrating New Year's, and we were just celebrating spring, and all of a sudden it's almost towards the end of the summer. It's crazy, especially, and you kind of notice it a little bit here in Laguna, because we definitely get that wave of tourists that come in. And then yesterday I was walking by the beach and on the way to the Chakra Shack, and it was actually pretty quiet. So thank you, everybody, again for welcoming me back. I'm excited to start this third season of Morning Tea, along with the second season of Una Taza de Té, which is the Spanish version. I'm excited too that most of you are following me also on Put It Together, my English podcast, along with Corazón en la Mano, which is the Spanish version of Put It Together, which are my two podcasts. And then, so those are really good adventures. We're about to, I want to thank the folks. We are starting a new project. I'm launching a new project called Light Night, L-I-G-H-T, Night, Light Night. And it's about bringing like-minded folks together who practice either card reading, tarot, oracle, pendulums, psychometry, energy work, whatever it is they do. I'm on this. God bless. Send me your positive energy. But one of the things that I want to talk about today is the importance. I think the importance of like, six, like, and I think I've used that term before. The like, six, like term. There's a lot of, you join a group on Facebook, you join a group on a website. Like, I'm very fortunate to be part of the Soul Garden family. So I'm able to go on there and post my videos and post my comments and do my podcast, post my podcast, and it's accepted. There's no such thing as this might sound crazy, or you might not believe me. There's not that disclaimer before every comment or every sentence. I'm very fortunate that I work at a place like the Chakra Shack, where I can talk about spirits and angels and spirit guides, and I can talk about auras and energy and what I see, and nobody looks at you like you're crazy. In fact, that's the kind of like the normal conversation. We can talk about the shifting of the energies, and we can talk about how people affect me. And I'm very fortunate that I can talk about Fiona, who is my spirit guide, and my guardian angels, who are Sebastian, who's been with me since I was a child, and Philippe, who has been with me since I started doing my spiritual work. I thought about it over the last couple of days, and thought, how blessed am I that I found this gift at 39, 40, and I'm able to practice it, and in an environment where I feel safe and protected. And I wanted to share that experience with my friends. I've made a lot of really amazing friends over the last couple of years hanging out at the Chakra Shack, who are not in an environment where it's open and friendly and available, and where it's easy to practice on a regular basis. And so we are starting something called Light Night, which is here in Laguna Beach, and where I'm bringing a couple of friends so we can sit and practice with each other, and talk to each other, and comment, and offer constructive criticism, and everything done with love and light. And I will let you know how that goes over the next couple of weeks. But I am very happy that tomorrow is the launch of it was called originally Laguna Light Nights, because it's here at Laguna Beach, but it's just called Light Night, and I will let you know about that. I think one of the things that made me really think about that, there's a lot of things in my head today, by the way, but a gentleman, Albert Gamboa, out in Houston, Texas, passed away a couple of days ago. And Albert Gamboa really had, we weren't friends. We were acquaintances. I knew him in Houston. We were friends on Facebook. We never really commented on each other. Once in a while I saw his things, but I found out that he passed away. The main thing that Albert Gamboa did for me that he will never really, I think, know. Well, I guess in our world, or in my world, now you know Albert. Now you know how valuable you were in my life. What a change. I was a dancer as a kid. I danced a lot in school and independently, and so dance was a big part of my discipline growing up as a kid. When I was diagnosed in 2000, my leg muscle was so little that I needed to go through physical therapy to be able to walk. And then when I left the hospital, I walked with a cane for about, I'm going to say about 4 months or so, and I needed a cane to get around. They told me if I didn't start walking, because I would be home and I'd be in bed the whole time, I'd never wanted to leave the bed. They told me that if I didn't start walking, that I'd get up for bed, I wouldn't walk anymore. And God bless my mother, who made me get out of bed and walk into the dining room and have dinner with everybody. That was the first step of me regaining that muscle back. Well, when I went back to Houston in 2001, I'm sorry, this is now 2008, after I've been clean and sober for about 7-8 months or so. The Houston Gay Chorus, or the Gay Men's Chorus of Houston, was having their 80s show. It was called Awesome 80s, and this is in April, March of 2008. And there was a call out for folks to come and dance and audition for the dance and volunteer. So I did. I went and auditioned, and I got the part, and Albert Gamboa was the person that I auditioned for. And I think there were other people there, but he's the one I remember. So he's the one that brought me in, and I was able to dance on stage again after not doing it since I was in high school. So Albert Gamboa will never probably know how important he was in the building of my self-esteem that it is today. So I don't know if I'll tag Albert Gamboa in the video. I don't know if his family will ever get to see this, but thank you, Albert Gamboa, for the opportunity. You really, now you know how important that step was for me. I appreciate it. So today's card is prayer will help the situation. So definitely, can you see that? Right there. Prayer will help the situation. Okay. All I have to do is just pray. Pray that that whatever new ventures we go on, are the best adventures, and will come out with the best outcome. And I think that's the important thing, is that prayer will always help a situation. I was talking to a friend of mine last night about it. It's like whenever something is not going the way you think it could, when you have lost all control, and admit it, when you have gotten to that end of where faith and hope, when you're crossing that line from faith and hope into despair and distrust, I guess is that word? Pray. Pray to God and let Him know that you trust that He will take care of the situation. Pray that He will help you with the situation. And the prayer says, "Dear God and Archangel Michael," and anyone else to who you pray, I ask for your divine intervention, and you can describe the situation there. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. Thank you, and amen. Let me say that again. Dear God and Archangel Michael, I ask for your divine intervention. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. Thank you, and amen. And remember, you can pray also to whoever you pray to, God, Jesus, Allah, whoever it is. And when you say divine intervention in what situation? And I want to thank Doreen Virtue. These are Doreen Virtue cards. These are the Archangel Michael cards. Make sure you check them out. But folks, thank you so much. I leave you. I will see you next week. Love you, and it's good to be back. Have a good one.